Class is coming.
Dun dun dun! So the first trailer for Class, Doctor Who spinoff series that's coming out on October 22nd in the UK, has been released. Can I just say that I've been talking about this show for a while, but Americ is like, man, whatever. And I'm like, but Class is coming. He's like, yeah, whatever. What is that? What is that? I'm like, it's a Doctor Who spinoff. Cut to Americ watching the trailer. He's like, oh my God, like, when is it coming out? Like, did you hear about this show, Class? I'm like, really? Really?
Okay, before we get into the actual trailer, let's actually talk about the story of Class.
Yes.
The story will be set at the Coal Hill Academy in London, where full high school students have hidden secrets and desires and they're facing their own worst fears, navigating a life of friends, parents, school, work, sex and sorrow, and possibly the end of existence. The school has actually been part of the Doctor Who universe since the very beginning, but it has come at a price. All the time traveling over the years has caused the very walls of space and time to become thin, and there's something pressing in on the other side, something waiting for its chance to kill everyone and everything, to bring us all into the shadow. The series stars the following: Vivian O'Para playing Tanya, Greg Austin playing Charlie, Sophie Hopkins playing April, Fadi El Sayed playing Ram, and Catherine Kelly playing the role of a teacher who is a powerful new presence at the school. Dun, dun, dun. All right, the tone has been set. This is gonna be a pretty dark stuff.
Yes, it's sort of in the vein, I guess, of Torchwood a little bit, because Torchwood was a little bit darker than Doctor Who was.
Yeah.
This looks like really dark though.
Yeah, Torchwood had sort of like a more dark, gritty, a little bit more sort of mature themes and elements brought up, and it looks like this series is not going to deviate too much from that.
I think it makes me think of if Sarah Jane Adventures had the tone of Torchwood.
Oh yeah.
That's probably what it is, right?
That's true.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
I'm excited about.
I can't. That's gonna be dope.
In this specific series, unlike, for example, Torchwood, where you have Gwen that's kind of dropped into this new world that she doesn't know anything about, or, you know, with the Doctor Who, he gets a new companion. Mm-hmm. In this case, it seems like all the four characters are dropped into this new universe or have some sort of encounter with it, and then the only person that knows anything is like the teacher.
Yeah, the teacher seems like to be kind of like a mix between Jack Harkness and Sarah Jane somehow.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of have that badass, I can fight you vibe, and I know stuff.
And she knows stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so that character, for me, seems like it's going to be one of the most interesting ones, because we're going to try to find out a little bit more as time goes on.
It also looks from the trailer that there is some sort of rift in the universe, and if you've been watching Doctor Who, then you're really familiar with what the rift, thing that happens, that we see. It's like, it looks like the hole is becoming bigger and kind of engulfing everything on screen.
Yeah.
So that can't be good. A fire monster who looks like the devil.
Yeah.
There's like a little shop of horror creature thing.
There's a clearly something that looks like a possession of some sort. And there's also the possibility that one or more of those classmates actually has some powers. Or clearly, as Charlie is saying in the trailer, he might be an alien.
He says, would you believe me if I said I was from another planet? I love how the girl is like, God, yeah. In the world of Doctor Who, when someone says I'm from another planet, they're probably not kidding. He does have an alien-looking gun.
He does have an alien-looking gun, and there does seem to be a lot of fighting and action. So.
And then you have Ram, I think. Yeah. Who seems to be completely lost.
Yeah. He's probably going to be the voice of reason, who's going to
he's
ask.
He's going to be us, like, what?
What?
Like,
what is this?
If we were thrown into the Doctor Who universe, we'd be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we get an appearance from the Doctor right at the end.
I used to be the caretaker here. You've heard of me, haven't you?
I think the Doctor will actually appear in the first episode and then
just set itself up.
Set it up. I think he's going to give him the tools that they need in order to protect the Earth when he is in there.
I would expect him to also do some periodic, appearances here and there, just to be like, hey, what's up?
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
It does also looks like we're going to have some lighter moments, and I think the best one is like at the end of the trailer, when I think Ram is really confused about when the teacher is mentioning the tears in time and space, and he's like, what? And then you have April, who's like, oh, it's like the Hellmouth, which is a Buffy reference. And then you have Tanya, who talks about Once Upon a Time. And then you have, I think, Charlie, who's like, oh, or like Vampire Diaries. It's
You
like,
watch Vampire Diaries?
They're pretty. But I think the best part of this whole thing
is the doctor.
The face of the doctor.
I
like,
know!
just kind of like, is this happening?
It looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks so freaking awesome. Cannot wait to see this.
Yeah. What did you guys think of the trailer? Did you love it as much as we did? Are you looking forward to it? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
So, what have we learned from this? That when Sandrine says, Americ, I'm really excited about this show.
You know what?
Show Doctor Who spinoff.
Show some class, all right? Show some class. You could have just not said anything.
Class.
You could have just not said anything.
Yes, class is not overrated because it's an awesome show.
I didn't say it was overrated. What? What is this? I'm being besmirched. Besmirched, I say.